Hi everyone, it is Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am fantastic. And we're going to pause this current sequence of Power 5 Kansas State lists for some breaking news. We're going to do breaking news. Let's put up a header right now. I wish it had music. I didn't put in music. I regret it already. But this is really interesting, and it deals with the highest profile recruit currently on Kansas State's 2026 board. That's Ian Premer, tight end. Great Bend. Seems like a good fit for Kansas State. He's down to K-State, KU, Iowa State, and those pesky Irish at Notre Dame. And now we're hearing more about what's to come. First, let me remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's me. It's me talking. Why wouldn't you? I talk. You listen. That's not a good ad at all. Onward. Hey, Ian Premer's a stud. And when you stop and think, as a Kansas State person, if you are, about him and Lincoln Cure pairing up as tight ends, because they're similar and much different, I get excited about that. He seems like an ideal fit for Kansas State's offense and how they use tight ends. It's no random act that Kansas State football tweeted out about the number of touchdowns their tight ends caught this past season. And there were 4 different ones catching the ball. Tight ends are valued at K-State, and in the offense, it's a very important release valve to let Avery Johnson operate, particularly when it's in tight quarters. Those tight ends find a way to get lost because they're so worried about, well, more athletic guys. But Premer and Cure are also really good athletes in different ways. Premer, a really stud basketball player, and Cure, a freakish hurdler and track athlete. But Ian Premer is playing this thing really close to the vest. Nobody knows for sure what he's going to do. Now, if I was forced to make a guess, I'm going to say he's going to pick K-State. And if I had to pick a final 2, it'd be K-State and Notre Dame. I know it's been so fluid, and he's not really sharing details. And you know what else he's not going to do? And this was just released on Tuesday by our former recruiting editor, Ryan Wallace, who's now with the KCSN Network with the Verbal Commitment podcast he does with our friend Kevin Flaherty. He reached out to Ian on Tuesday, and the answer was, there's going to be no ceremony, no big hullabaloo. When I decide, and I'll let everyone know. In this era of, hey, look at me, that happens so often, I'm doing it right now. It's kind of refreshing to see a kid that just says, yeah, when I figure it out, I'll let you know. And that's kind of the way he is. It's that Kansas sensibility, isn't it? And look, I'm not criticizing anyone who does the ceremony. Lincoln Cure did one, and it was a big deal. I mean, it was a big deal in the community. Goodland's very tight. And now we see a different approach because they are different young men. But they also fit this offense extremely well. Our Cole Carmody and his incredible recruiting team are all over it. He's had an update over at Wabash Station just recently. People are clamoring for the coveted crystal ball prediction of Premer to Kansas State. We're not ready to go there yet.